Welcome back, fellow YouTubers, for part 2 of the walkie-talkie integrated circuit change. Okay, so here's the story. Here is the old IC. Okay, there you can see it. It's at HA1339A. And there's the back. What is missing here? Heatsink compound, baby. That gets really hot, and that's probably what fried it. I mean, I'm not promising that, but it's a good clue. As far as getting it out, I did use the, there's the, let's see, where can I find it now? I'll show you. This is the area where it was removed from, okay? And I want to tell you something. It was a real hassle using this wick. And probably because I don't have the liquid flux that you're supposed to put on to heat transfer. It's probably my fault. But it was slow going. The desoldering vacuum bulb from Radio Shack was virtually useless, although I did attempt to use it. Anyway, the new part here with its silicone heat transfer compound, it's I guess it's MG Chemicals. You can see it's not cheap. I had this stuff for a while for other purposes, but they say you're supposed to put it on real thin. I did it pretty thin, but it's got to be thick enough that, you know, the case is imperfect, so I wanted to press against the case completely, and that's what it does. It's held against the case, against this aluminum or metal side, whatever it is, steel side, by this little contraption here. So I'm going to put that back in, and you know, hopefully it goes in smooth, and I'll just give it a quick solder job, and hopefully the job will be complete. The jury's still out yet whether it's going to work, but that's basically it. What I did do. Another thing I didn't like about this good wick is that when I would pull it away, it would leave little strands, which could, you know, cause some issues in there. I had to get in there with a toothbrush and clean it out. What I did is I took a stout little pair of pliers that are small, you know, small enough to grab the back here, and I actually pulled on it from one angle, and I had to run like a xylophone down with the heat gun like this. I went, you know, with this. Okay, sorry, just can't think of the word right now. And then I pulled it straight across as I was gently pulling this back, and it came out from one end all the way to the other. Even though I sucked out as much of that solder I could, it just wasn't enough. But I did get it out, and here it is. So we'll see what happens if it's a success getting it back in, and go from there. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. This is episode 2, and hopefully the next episode the radio will be working and it'll be back in. Thank you. Subscribe, comment.